What's up, everyone? Hope that you can hear me. Mic check. Make sure that the mic is working. Just say yes if you can hear me. The internet's going a little slow tonight, saying that I have a bad audio connection. All right, so it looks like audio is good. What's up, everyone? I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get my camera on if it'll even work with the slow internet. Okay, what's up? Um, Everybody's piling in the room right now, so we're just gonna wait a second. I got a really cool training for you tonight, and I just want to go over a couple of things too. Um, so you may, if you're brand new, then you don't know this. If you've been with us for longer than 2 weeks, then you probably are wondering like what happened the last 2 weeks for the last two Tuesday night profit power hours. I went to Italy and Greece. It's the first vacation that I've had in 6 years. Believe it or not, you see these internet gurus and internet rock stars, and they're just living the dream, and they're on boats and they're on jets and they're driving Lamborghinis, and it just looks like they're, just somehow making like magical money. And I can tell you that that is, for the most part, bullshit. If you want to make money, then you've got to work, or you have to have people working for you, which means you have a payroll, right? Which is not cheap. Um, I went on my first vacation in the last 6 years. Last time I went somewhere like that was for relaxation, though I do travel a lot, was 2018. And this year I forced myself, believe it or not, I know that sounds crazy, to go to Europe. And it's really because one of my neighbors invited us to go with them. And I'm very introverted, very Scorpio. And I said yes like 3 months ago. And then when it came time to go, I was like, how do I get out of this? But I ended up going and had a great time. I got to tell you, I haven't been that relaxed in a long time. The thing is before I left to go, I let everyone know, and I had gone back and found some really great trainings to have my team replay to y'all. And somehow the email that I sent to my team with the link to those training videos hit spam. That's probably because, well, I email a lot from my name, and so my email hit spam a lot. And so they just didn't. They just thought, hey, we weren't going to do it the last 2 weeks. Anyways, a lot of you showed up for the webinar the last 2 weeks, and I didn't show up, and you're like, what the heck? So I've been getting a lot of Instagrams and emails and all these things about what happened and where is Adrian. And I was over in Italy just chilling, thinking everything is great. I didn't work. I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to worry about anything, wasn't going to look at anything. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Most of my stuff is automated. And well, the trainings didn't get streamed. So for that, I apologize. Um, Time is valuable. And for those of you that showed up, scheduled your day around this, and nothing happened, I sincerely apologize. I understand that's very frustrating, and I myself would be frustrated. And to be honest, if someone did that to me, I'd probably be so pissed off that I wouldn't come to the next one. I would just be like, yeah, right, I'm out. So for those of you that stuck with me, that know my history, know that something like that certainly was not intentional. Thanks for showing back up tonight for this free training. But I did want to start this out just by saying, look, sometimes things happen, emails don't get seen, text messages don't get seen. Um, I decided not to even look at my phone and do any work for 2 weeks. Why? I went on this vacation. We've been, new parents for the last 2 years. I've been busting my butt working, doing all these free trainings and just doing everything but focusing on me other than going to the gym. And so the 2 weeks I decided not to pay attention is when, something happened. So that just goes to show, you always need to have your eye on the ball, although it is good to give yourself a break sometimes. Next time I'll have better communication, double checks, triple checks. That's all my fault. So I do apologize about that. But I'm back, and I did catch like a really bad cold or COVID or the flu. I don't know, something. I'm on like day 5 of it. I feel 70% better. So I'm here. And I have something really cool that I want to show y'all tonight. So if you're new, that type of intro is not typical. It's very rare that I miss Profit Power Hours. These are trainings I do every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Really just to keep you going, to keep you motivated, to keep you ahead of the curve, to always give you something to be doing so there's no excuses not to do, there's no excuses to give up. And also, there's just no need for you to invest a bunch of money in $1,000 and $3,000 courses. You should be spending your money and investing your money on ads and marketing and not courses, right? Courses are great. I'm just trying to, this is designed to put a halt to having to continuously always buy new information, although there's phenomenal courses out there. Okay, so that being said, this is our home screen, our welcome screen. For those of you that are new, you can go to profitph.com/free store, use our AI software. It will build you a store completely free. It's pretty epic. And below are some of our recommended vendors. And to access any and all of our replays for these webinars, you can log into your Access Adrian portal at accessadrian.com. Come over here to the Profit Power Hour and click Access Now, and you have free access to this member area that has all of our trainings from 2024 all the way back to 2016. So if you wanted to see what I was doing in 2016 in Shopify and ecom, it's all right here. So this training and so many others you can see here. Alternatively, the edited down versions of these trainings can be viewed on my YouTube channel. I'm now 2,000 subs or 27 subs from 100K, which is pretty cool. But you can watch the edited down versions here. So I edit some things out if they're more personal or it's data that I just want my students to see, so on and so forth. Okay. So what are we going to do tonight? Well, tonight what I want to do is I want to share with you a hot Halloween idea. And this is something that pretty much every Halloween seems to, it seems to hit. And our last training that we did, which was 2 weeks ago, it's crazy to think that, we talked about Halloween. Like I was preparing y'all for Halloween 2 weeks ago. And we talked about the different things that would be selling for Halloween that you could prepare for. So you can go back and watch that on the replay in your PPH members area or my YouTube. Now, that being said, we went over Google, I'm sorry, Google Trends. My throat's still hurting. We went over Google Trends. And like 2 weeks ago, we were not yet at the peak of like people searching for Halloween. And for those of you that are new and you don't know what Google Trends is, this is a free tool provided by Google at trends.google.com. You could type in anything and they'll show you kind of like the popularity of the search. Now, what we're looking at right now is 2004 through now. So we're looking at 20 years of data. And what you can see is that, excuse me, every year there's this massive peak and then it dips because once Halloween is over, nobody's searching for Halloween. But the month or two before Halloween, people are searching for Halloween decorations and outfits and so on and so forth. So if I come over here and I just look at the last 12 months, you're going to see like this massive spike from October of 23. And you'll see here We're at the end of September. It's starting to rise again. We started talking about Halloween about right here. Well, no, more about like right here, September 1st through 7th is about when we started talking about Halloween. And as you can see, since then, it has gone from a level 24 to a level 37. And that is, just in 2 weeks, basically. But you can't just look at 12 or I'm sorry 12 months and say, oh well, it's not at a 50, because we like to do things that are at a 50. Anything 50 and above is hot. So you have to play around with the data and the time slots. So in 12 months, yeah, comparatively speaking, over 12 months it's at a level 37. But what happens if I look at the last 90 days? This is where we're going to look much different. So in the last 90 days, what we can see is that, relatively speaking, to 90 days ago, we are at what is this at? A 76 to a 100. You can see, like, I guess probably for whatever reason, some days it peaks a little bit more, but we are all the way to the max. People are getting geeked up about Halloween and they're searching for Halloween stuff. So we know that it's on the rise. We know that it's hot right now. And in the past 30 days, you can see it's just straight up at a level 50 and above. And as we get closer and closer to mid-October, it's just going to get even more exciting and it's going to get more popular. It's going to become more viral. So the last Halloween training that we did, we looked at keywords on TikTok, searching for different Halloween things that were going viral. TikTok is a great place to look for this type of stuff. And so, if I recall, it was like a lot of Halloween themed pajamas that we were seeing. Let me see. I can always go back to our replay. Let's see. And Halloween made me buy it was the keyword we were using. I think what we were seeing a lot of were some of the, like these Halloween, the Halloween slippers, which you can see right here. And then there were the Halloween masks. And if I recall, there was just a lot of pajamas. Y'all can go back and you can watch this training. Yep, here they are. So I'm going to maximize this so y'all can see these Halloween pajamas. Now, here's the thing. These Halloween print pajamas, super viral, 2 million views, 99,000 views, another 2 million, 2.3 million views. This was super hot. And I know this is kind of like Inception right now because you're seeing an old recording of me plus this, stream of me. But one of the things about the pajamas is as we get closer to Halloween, if you're selling this stuff and it's coming from vendor in China like AliExpress, like, you need a 2 weeks lead time for it to get delivered, maybe even 3. So we're getting to that point where, if it's AliExpress, you probably want to be more mindful of what you're marketing and the timing and the necessity of them having it before Halloween. That's how drop shipping goes. You need to be a month ahead of the game in drop shipping. There are US vendors and there's tons of things that ship within 7 days, 5 days that you could do for Halloween. But the pajamas, that most people are getting those from like AliExpress. So how do we continue to sell pajama style attire, which we know is very popular and getting millions of views on TikTok for the Halloween themed stuff, and sell it for longer, where we're not at a risk of people not getting their item fast enough? This is where print on demand comes in. Now, print on demand, it means that you hold no inventory and you connect with cool vendors like Printful, Printify, Pillow Profits. Zendrop is releasing their print on demand platform. I think they did today, but they're experiencing a little bit of overload. And you hold no inventory, but you can be super creative and have a gazillion different designs of different articles of clothing and accessories on your store, and you don't pay anything for it unless someone buys it. So you list something for $40, somebody comes and buys it for $40. The print company prints it on demand, literally. They print it after it's ordered and ship it directly to the customer, and they maybe charge you $15. So you have a very handsome profit margin left over. That's how print on demand works. I've sold an immense amount of goods via print on demand, and print on demand is actually how I got started with drop shipping. So I want to share something with you. So you can go to the Shopify app store and you can get a free app that is called Printful. All right, so Printful is a very, very cool app. Um, and you can see here, if you just go to the app store, oh, there it is, it's at the top. Just type in Printful and it'll open up the Printful app and you can download it. Okay, so very, very simple for you to do that. Then you create a free account on Printful and you can then start, you go to their product catalog and you can start creating various different products with cool designs. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, Adrian, I don't know what to put on custom shaped pillows. And I'm not a graphic designer, so I don't know what to put on a t-shirt or a beanie or a glass or a hat or pajamas or yoga pants. I get it, like 100%. We're not graphic designers, nor am I, right? As a matter of fact, you'll notice most of the time I'm wearing just plain black or white t-shirts. But you don't have to be a graphic designer. We could see on TikTok that really ugly, stupid, silly Halloween prints were selling on pajamas, right? Here's an example just right out of the gate of some wide leg unisex pajama pants. How many of you in here have seen teenagers, young adults, and beyond wearing the comfy, baggy pajama pants to relax at night? Just say me, yes. Okay, of course. I don't wear them, but my brother wears them. And I see like, Christmas and stuff like that when we're all together, Anthony will be wearing his pajama pants. And I'm always like, how is he wearing this? Well, they're probably very more comfortable than what I'm wearing, but lots of people wear them. So you can get Halloween print designs, Christmas print designs, whatever you want, and you can load them onto these pajama pants. Now, there's tons of stuff here. I mean, you got men's clothing, you've got women's clothing, jackets, vests, bottoms, kids, hats, accessories such as flip-flops, shoes, socks, phone cases, laptops, face masks, which will be good for Halloween as well. And you can immediately create a product that is custom. So like these pajama pants right here come in 2XS all the way to 6XS. Estimated delivery is within 8 to 11 days. So that is pretty fast, okay? And if you want to create a design on these, all you really have to do is go to shutterstock.com or there's royalty-free websites with images and type in Halloween print. Tons of cool Halloween print comes up. You got the ghosts, you got the dancing skeletons. Here's more ghosts. Um, yeah, I mean, there's just like it's endless. It's done for you. Here's more of a gory graphic design of these skulls with blood. Yeah, there's tons of designs here. And again, if we look at what was working on TikTok, you go back and you look at these, that's exactly what is on Shutterstock. Well, not exactly, but very similar. It's these funny, goofy, fun, bubbly designs that we're selling, okay? So all we have to do is come over here, find the designs that we like, and we can download them off of Shutterstock. And of course, it costs money, right? Because this is a company that sells the rights to images, right? So it might be 10 bucks, $5, whatever it may be, much, much cheaper than a graphic designer, right? And I could say, hey, I like this print right here of the pumpkin and candy corn and the whatever, the suckers. Um, and I could download that, right? Or the skulls, or there was one that I already downloaded because I was playing with it earlier. I don't see it on here, but I can choose basically whatever I want, okay? And I can type in other like Halloween pattern, and it's going to bring up some different patterns and different designs. So really the possibilities here are endless. So I can jump over here to Printful. I can hit create a product template, and it will load in the product. And I could say I want to do this on all sizes, on white pants. It doesn't matter because we're going to put a design over them anyways. And I can then upload my design. So how would that work? Okay, well, let me show you real quick. I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to grab a design here. Let's just go to Halloween print. Let's choose one, maybe this one, okay. You wanna do like the larger image, right? Or you could do vector. Vector would be, you can basically make it whatever size you want without loss of resolution. But we'll just do large for this. There are standard licenses and enhanced licenses. So depending on what you're using it for, you'll just want to read this, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and hit download real fast. So let's download this image. Very simple. Apparently I've already downloaded that image before, so it's not even going to charge me. Okay. All right. Got it. Now, once that is downloaded on my computer, I jump over here to back over to my store to Printful, and I can either drag and drop or upload that design here. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's drag this design over and drop it. And most of the time, these should just fit, right? So you don't have to do much resizing. So we can see here that it laid it over. So scale down the image to meet the minimum requirements to upload. So just hit scale down. It'll kind of fix it for me. And now we can kind of move it around on the pants. So we can see, kind of make it fit and feel the way we want it to fit and feel on the right leg and the left leg, okay? And then down here, we can, zoom in, whatever we need to do, okay? And then once we have done that, I know this looks kind of funky, but what you're gonna see is it's gonna come out when I hit save template. And it's gonna show me a preview of what it would look like. So here's one that I did earlier, and here's one that I just did now. So if we hit this right here, you can see a picture of it. Let me see if I can zoom in on this and make it bigger. It's really just so easy. But you can see they even give me a model wearing the pants, and it's got the ghost and the pumpkins and the spider webs and all that good stuff. And I can just hit add to store, and literally it will be added to my store for sale. And I can mark the price up to whatever I want to mark the price up to whatever I feel like I should be, um, whatever I should be selling it for, right? So I just hit add to store, confirm everything, proceed to making sure I get the mock-ups and everything done, choose my mock-ups. So you could see the different models. So I have both males and females. These are the main mock-ups. And there's additional mock-ups that we can add if we want just some additional images on there. Hit continue. It will automatically do our description, but we can do product title like our viral Halloween. Why am I misspelling Halloween? There we go. Halloween PJs. All right. Then all we got to do is hit continue after this. We're just checking the description. Very easy to do. Shows all the different sizes. We can add any tags. We can add it to collections. Continue. We can up the price of these to what we need the price of them to be. So, you know, what we would do here is could just add all of these at $49.99. And it'll show me the profit margin on each of these. Whoops. So y'all can see how this is done. $20 profit on, or $18 profit margin, 16 on this one. It's been a while since I've done this. I have virtual assistants do all this stuff for me. So it's almost like me doing this is almost like you doing it for the first time too, because I haven't done this in forever and they've changed it. Okay. So then we just hit submit the store. And once we've hit submit the store, this product will be on our store, ready to go, ready to start selling with this design. It's pretty cool, right? And another design that I did earlier while I was just playing around was this one right here. So this one was using like a more like is a pink design with skeleton gingerbread men and stuff, and I'll zoom in for it. And yeah, I mean, look, that's just one product. It's pajama pants, but we know that, you know, pajamas and pajama pants were going viral on TikTok, and that's what a lot of people were pushing. So it's just an easy thing. It's an easy product. And the thing is this, you can go to, you can use AI. For those of you that are familiar with using AI to create designs, um, you can go and you can prompt AI to build you Halloween designs that you would then have the rights to use. Depending on, you know, what AI you're using, they let you know if you have the rights to use it or not. Or you can go to Shutterstock. You just buy a license for the images. You know, it might be, you know, $10. It might be $70, depending on the design. And you're ready to start selling without dealing with graphic designers. I wouldn't recommend having like 20 designs. I would just pick some, pick like 10 and or 5 and start testing those before you invest in a bunch of designs, just depending on, you know, what you're doing. So there are tons and tons of options and opportunities here. And again, with the product catalog, there are so many different products that you can start playing with. Also, if we go over here to ZenDrop, I know theirs got overloaded today. So we'll do another training on it in the future. But ZenDrop has print on demand available now. And they were just getting overloaded today because they just dropped it. But if you look at the stuff, you can do the pillows, the yoga pants, the fanny packs, duffel bags. Um, you can do crop tops, which are really hot right now. There's so many different things that you can do here and start selling. And they have pajamas, and they have the yoga, the biker pants, and the all over print beanies. All like pretty much all the stuff that Printful has, they have, and their process is a little bit easier to work with. So you know, that will be coming. But for now, you can see they're a little overloaded, so they're making updates. So this is all usable. But point is if you still want to sell some of the more viral like apparel or products that have the Halloween print on it that are doing very well, then if you're not using ZenDrop, because there's platform right now, it'll be a day or two before it's fully updated. Printful's a great company and they have a lot of great products. And all you have to do is just choose what you want to do. Jackets, vests, embroidered shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, hoodies always do well. Like imagine hoodies that are just like a big pumpkin, right? With a big pumpkin face in the center, or a big spider web, or a werewolf face like in the center, but it covers the entire hoodie, right? So it's like an orange hoodie with the pumpkin face in the center. Those types of things sell because Halloween, it's cold oftentimes. So a lot of the parents that are taking the kids trick or treating, maybe they don't dress up, but they'll wear like a fun hoodie that is Halloween themed or whatever, keeps them warm while they're taking their kids trick or treating around the neighborhood, so on and so forth. But if you learn how to do print on demand, it could become one of the main parts of your business. It's for me, print on demand was one of the core pieces of my e-com store when I started. It was actually ended up taking over as the main thing that was driving higher margins to our store because we were getting leggings for like $20 and selling them for 70, right? Shoes for 30 bucks and selling them for 60 to $70, just taking designs that are pretty much done for you. Actually, most of our designs were just done for me. Like I didn't pay a designer. I just got art that already existed and I put it on the hoodie. I put it on the shoes. I put it on the back. I put it on the yoga pants and the t-shirts and I just sold it, right? And once you learn how to do that, it becomes easier than doing product research and drop shipping stuff from AliExpress or whatever. Like print on demand is great, very cool. People always are buying apparel. They use apparel to express themselves, be it their political views, be it holidays, be it they're going to an ugly Christmas pajama party or ugly Christmas sweater party or whatever, or they're doing it for a family cookout. um, these are things that I think will always work. You just have to find the art. You don't even have to design it. And you got places like Shutterstock, and now you got all of these different platforms that use AI that you can just prompt and create images for you on demand. And an artist got mad at me on Instagram a couple of weeks ago because I said that. I said, you really don't even need to deal with artists anymore if you're using AI to generate images. And she got really ticked off at me, said she thought I supported artists and art and all this stuff. And I do. One of my best friends is a pretty famous artist in LA, and I buy his work, invest in his work all the time. It's very expensive. I love art, support artists, but I also support small businesses. And, not all small businesses can afford to do a deal with a hotshot artist, so you got to start somewhere. So I'm all about opportunity for everyone. So AI gives you opportunity to go, Shutterstock still supports artists because the artist kind of gets spiffed on whatever art you're buying from Shutterstock. But anyways, there's a way for everyone to get started, be it using AI generated images, Shutterstock images, or hiring graphic designers. I want everybody to win, but um, there's just so many different ways to do it, right? It's up to you. So Printful's great. Print on Demand's been around for a very long time, very long time. This is nothing new that I'm showing you, but it's a good reminder that right now Halloween is hitting. We know that these types of products were going very viral on TikTok, right? You can see all these with tons of views. This 500,000 views, 524,000 views right here. So we know that these types of prints on clothings and pajamas and pants and stuff. Look at these pants right here, kind of similar. They're a little furry, but 7.8 million views on these pants. 7.8 million views, y'all. You can go make pants just like that with a Shutterstock image and go to Printful and get them on pajama pants. Maybe they're not the furry, soft ones like that, but it doesn't matter, right? That's not what's making those sell. It's just, I don't know, y'all. Look, I don't know what else to tell you. The answers are right here. It's right here in front of your face. All you have to do is just look at it, right? That's all you got to do is look at what's in front of your eyes and say, oh, that's what's working. I need to duplicate, right? what other people are having success with. Now, does that mean that you're going to go sell a bunch of them? No, it just means that that's the direction that you should probably go, because success does leave clues. Make sense? All right. So I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. I hope that y'all absolutely crush it. Uh, Printful is a great company, and they ship really, really fast. So it gives you more time to create designs and ship a little bit closer to Halloween. Um, and Zen Drops should be up pretty soon. We'll probably do a webinar on Zen Drops next week. We'll do a training on their platform once they get everything sorted. And I know this is simple. This is very simple, what I just showed you. All you have to do is just go do it, and you can have a bunch of products up and ready to go. Then you just got to put them out there. You got to post them on your social media. You got to run Facebook ads for them, or run TikTok ads, or whatever it may be. You got to get the traffic, right? But you got to have the product first. So that's what this webinar is about. All right, I'll see you next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour. Again, sorry about the last 2 weeks. That was like crazy. That's never happened before. And I've been doing these webinars since 2014, and that's never happened. Wild. And it'll probably never happen again. All right, so I'll see you next week. Be here at 9 p.m. EST. I will be here ready to go. I don't know if I'll be in Florida or Mississippi, because we got a hurricane coming here right now. So tomorrow I have to decide whether I leave Florida or I ride this hurricane out, because I don't think it's going to hit directly where we're at, but we're going to, get the outer bands. So pray for me. All right. I will see you all next week. Good night, y'all.